Let it go. Let it go.
I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all.
Let it go.
Good morning, crypto fans. How we doing out there? Today is February 24th, Wednesday, and here is a look at your cryptocurrency prices for the day. If you're just waking up, you got some good news. You have Bitcoin. Bulls have bought it back up to the what's our high of the day so far? 51,415. And so we're going to set our level of resistance to get through on the tops of these wicks, because we do have some confirmations up here. It's going to be a little difficult. I actually will do that right there, because it looks like we had 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts. We pooched above it but couldn't break through. Trying to get through there right now. We're looking at the 1 hour time frame on BTC. As you can see, it is holding really strong on this 12-day moving average. We did get the 1226 cross here, and the volume kind of dried up overnight, but it looks like we're having some volume coming in here this morning as folks are trying to decide if they did exit their positions. They're trying to get back in. So there we go. Let's say we'll set our support level at the 50,056.14 USD. Tightening range here. So we're going to look for some healthy consolidation in this area as we try to establish a new price basis here. So that's good news. So we're up 3.94% on BTC USD. Let's move into the altcoins. Leading the way this morning is, let me just do a quick resort here. There we are. D&T USD. A good bounce off this support down here at the 23.234306. We are now testing resistance back up. Here, we'll set the resistance level on these tops. We did get above the 100-day moving average here. Should provide us some support should we need it. And then support levels, we're going to go down to 286,941, excuse me. There we go. That is D&T USD. See? And as you see, there are some good volume levels poking up. Let me get this out of your way here. There we are. RSI is heading into the overbought range, so keep an eye on that. And moving on to DOGE. DOGE, D-O-G-E, USD is up 19.81%. The second biggest leader. It just hit the 20 mark now. So we're up, retesting these resistance levels on the climb up. Your new resistance is 0.05771772. Support down here at the 0.0523. Do expect to have, we've got the 12 and the 100 cross coming, which is a good sign for upside potential. Just look for the volume to confirm that. And we just breaking through that resistance level. As you can see, that candle starting to have a go at it. That is DOGE. We'll set our resistance level right here, right just below the 0.060. Doge now up 22.96% and climbing. Moving on to comp USD. We have support at the 444.33. Resistance to encounter will be, we have 1, 2 goes with that. If we can get past this spot right here, we'll go ahead and set it there, because it looks like we are trying to retest that. at 453.71. And the fact that the volume here is pretty low, so it's not trading that heavy. So we need volume to confirm. We did get the 100 and the 12 cross. And it looks like we're going to get maybe in the next 1, 2, 3, 5 or 6 hours, we'll get the 12, 26, and 100 in the right orientation for upside potential. Moving on. NUUSD, you may start to recognize a pattern based on the Bitcoin dominance that we'll show you here in a minute. The alts are getting some love this morning, so there is some rotation coming into the alt sector here. And we've added some new DeFi coins to cover for you too at your request, so thank you for that. So moving on to NUUSD. We have resistance at 0.8790, support level. We got all the converging 12 and the 100-day, which should provide support. And we're looking, just as we mentioned before, we don't want to sound like a broken record, just look for some volume confirmation. It is starting to increase. This is a new candle, so lots of time left on the hourly time frame. BNB USD, Binance coin. We are moving up to challenge this region right here. Excuse me, 274.313. Looking for support to hold down here at the 258.16. And again, watch the 12 and 100. Across there, we do have increasing volume. And the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, you've seen significant volume on the buy side. Good sign. CGLD USD. Basically the same type of scenario here. We have support $4.56 USD. Resistance at 4.72. That particular one is up 17.27% for the day. CELO USD. Looking at new resistance up here at there's a double top over here. We did manage to kind of, this wick poke through, retracted back. This one tried to break through, so that looks like a good solid resistance to get through at 4.746. Support level here at 4.57, so you've got a tight range. Waiting on the 100 and the 12 cross, which should come in several hours. And we did have some light volume on the last candle before this new one, so have a watch at that. NANO USD. NANO is looking like it's trying to top right here at the 5, right at this, the $6 psychological number, trying to break through there. Support is here at the 5.819. We did have descending volume below average, so no rotation big into NANO as of yet, but we'll be watching that. GRT USD. Resistance at $2 roughly. So you could say the round number of $2 is psychological. Looks like we're getting some support down here on the 12-day as it starts to climb up to meet the 100-day. We'll look for volume for continuation. ZIL USD up 14.98%, roughly 15%. We have resistance at 0.1237. Support at 0.116 for ZIL. So expect some tight range here. Good V-shaped recovery on that one. One could argue we may be looking at a cup and handle. Excuse me. So what you look in a cup and handle is for it to come up, test the resistance, the first of the cup, retreat back, set a higher low, and then break this resistance line here. So that would be your cup and handle, which pretty much are the same for all of these. Moving on to IOTA, Internet of Things. 1.305 is resistance, support. Down at the right on this 12-day moving average. Looking for volume to confirm upside. And expect the 122600 cross by the end of today. ADA USD. Little slower mover than the others. This one's only up 10.36%. Did encounter some resistance here at the $1.06 USD. Support 1.02. So we did get through the 100-day because see the volume increase, so that's what you're looking for to push through these resistance levels. XLM USD. Resistance at 0.4307. Support 0.41. Tight range to be looking at right now. RSI is in good shape, etc. We don't really want to see that one. We'll look at Tron. Keep mentioning the really good video that you can check out. Marcus, I think his name's Marcus Brown. He does tech videos here on YouTube. And, excuse me, he did share with his audience that Tron had solicited him to pose as a supporter to try to pump the price. And they had listed in their solicitation several other celebrities that were doing this thing, and they had to pretend like it wasn't a paid promotion, etc. Keep that in mind. Those are some of the things that we got to look out for. The worst thing we could ever do is take financial advice from a celebrity, right? So besides that and the mainstream media's FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt that they like to share, especially when it comes to the crypto space. You did hear Chair Powell yesterday talk about the U.S. Fed, or not the U.S. Fed, the Feds coming up with their own currency, their own digital currency. So we'll see how that plays out, see how that impacts what we already have going here. Here's one of the DeFi coins. If you're into that, that's cool with me. Lots of resistance up here at the 401.596 USD. Numerous attempts to break through here. As you can see, it was, we did set some support and resistance. Some trading area here, pretty dense for that to get through. Looking for some volume to come in very tight range here as we're holding this 12-day moving average support, but we will see the 1226 cross if we can continue in this trajectory here. Moving on to Link. Chainlink. This is another DeFi coin I've added at someone's request. Thank you for that request. Good point. You don't cover much DeFi coins. Okay. Well, we will. So looking at support now at the $27.61 level. We'll do the Alt H. There we go. Or if you're on the Mac, Option H to set the level. And a very tight range. These tightening ranges are healthy consolidation. So basically it's when the buyers and the sellers are pretty much agreeing on price at the moment, which tend to lead to an explosion in one direction or the other. So keep that in mind. Moving on. XTZ USD. $3.8422 resistance, support, just where it's touching down this 12-day. So look for 3.71 tightening range, of course. RSI is in good shape, increasing volume. Good to go. ETC USD. This is kind of a laggard, and you can watch sometimes with these laggards. If your timing wasn't right, if you didn't stay up late or get up in the middle of the night like I do to check things, you've probably missed this dip buying opportunity down here. And that was way back. That was yesterday, in fact, at 2 o'clock. So kind of bottomed out yesterday in the middle of the workday here in the United States. So we have support level 12.06, 12.42 tightening range for ETC, Ethereum Classic, VET, VChain, USD 0.046 and 0.0447 support. All right, running out of time, so we're going to try to blow through some more for you here. Ethereum topping out at the resistance level at 1692.11. Testing this 12-day moving average for support, so we'll come down to this range here at 1634.17. We'll look for that to hold. If we do manage to push through that, look for your 26-day average coming up to provide support. And we are looking for increasing volume. FIL. Resistance 38.17. Support 37.12. So tight range here. Let's look at MKR. A couple more. MKR 2400.30 resistance. Let's fact. There we go. We'll tighten that up again. 2391. And support at 2329.94. We do have some light trading on this one, MKR. Moving on to Litecoin. Litecoin seems to be a laggard this morning, so that one will be on our watch list. For upside, of course, we're all relying on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is like the SPY in the stock exchange. Has a lot of influence on how these things move, so we're always looking at that. We're looking at support at 183.49, resistance 187.33. Moving on to DOT USD, Polkadot. Support trying to, as you can see, as we come up on this 100-day, it's getting a little tough to get through there, so we'll need some volume to encourage that and looking for support to hold at 34.99. So right at the $35 mark, psychological. And we do have a secondary of the 26 coming up underneath. EOS, USD. Another laggard, hasn't moved. As you can see, these laggards are, what's the missing element is volume trading. So we have low volume. And we're going to show this previous resistance becomes support. So we're going to mark that at 3.857 as we may get some more additional support from this 26-day moving average. And the volume is starting to come up on EOS. We'll round up, we'll end up with DIA, D-I-A-U-S-D, one of the DeFi coins. And you can see it's pretty much like, it's pegged to the US dollar. It's just like Tether, some of those other coins that they use for trading purposes. There's DIA. We won't even, I don't know why I even put that on the chart. Sorry about that. Couple of things. We'll look at the total crypto market cap. We did increase back up 200 billion up to 1.5. Where are we at right now? 1.49 billion. So we got back that big chunk of money that left the space yesterday and the previous day. Then we'll have a look real quick at Bitcoin dominance is back up to the 61.87. So that one's down 3% because we did, as you can see here, as we are seeing some rotation into the altcoins. So we'll watch that and hope for it to continue to come up during the day. So that's all for me. If you're out there, say hello in the chat. If you have anything, like, subscribe, hit the subscription bell. Nobody will know but you and me. So don't be shy. Don't be too shy to say hi. That's it for me, everyone. Appreciate you stopping in, and we will see you tomorrow morning or tonight. Have a great day.